Hello guys! Today, ang ituturo ko sa inyo is all about dividing rational algebraic expressions. Okay, let's start. The quotient of two rational algebraic expressions is the product of the dividend and the reciprocal of the divisor. In symbols, we have a over b divided by c over d. So that is equals to a over b times d over c. And simplifying that, we have AD over BC, wherein B, C, D are not equal to 0. Okay, so we have 3 steps. For our step number 1, determine the dividend and divisor of the expression. And then, we find the reciprocal of the divisor. And then finally, multiply the dividend with the reciprocal of the divisor. Okay, so yung ating divisor is yung laging nasa pinaka-right side most ng ating expression. Okay? Or itong C over D natin sa ating example. Okay? Ngayon, ang gagawin mo lang dyan is, yung C over D mo, i-reciprocal mo lang siya. And then, yung ating, kapag ni-reciprocal mo siya, magiging D over C na siya dahil pagbabalik-tarin mo lang naman. And then, yung ating quotient or yung ating division sign, pag nag-reciprocal ka, magiging multiplication sign na siya. Okay? So, pag reciprocal mo, magiging multiplication na yung operation natin. Okay? So, para mas maintindihan nyo yung ating steps, let's give some examples. So, for our example number 1, x plus y over x minus y divided by x over y. Okay? So, first, find the dividend and the divisor. So, basically, itong x over y, ito yung ating divisor. So, siya yung i-reciprocal natin. Okay? So, by that, copy lang natin yung x plus y or yung ating dividend. And then, mag-interchange yung ating division sign. Magiging multiplication na siya. And then, we find the reciprocal ng ating divisor, which is x over y. So, pagpapalit lang natin, magiging y over x. And then, ngayon, mumultiply lang natin siya. Proceed tayo sa pag-multiply. Okay, numerator sa numerator, denominator sa denominator. So, distribute lang natin to here and then here. So, we have x times y, that is xy, and then y times y, that is y square. Over, ganun din dito, distribute lang natin yung x dito, tsaka dito. Okay? So, x times x, that is x squared, and then minus x times y, that is xy. Okay? So, this is our final answer. Hindi na natin siya masisimplify dahil wala naman silang common factor na. Okay? So, for our example number 2, we have 3p squared plus 6p plus 3 over p plus 1 divided by 3 over p. So, this 3 over p, this is our divisor. So, siya yung reciprocal natin. So, now, copy lang natin yung ating dividend na 3p squared plus 6p plus 3 over p plus 1. And then, interchange natin yung division sign, magiging multiplication na tayo. And then, 3 over p, reciprocal is p over 3. Okay? So, ngayon, pwede na natin siyang i-diretso multiply. Okay? Pero, meron tayong mga steps na ginawa sa ating multiplying algebraic expression. Okay? Which is yung 2 methods. Kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung video na yun, pwede nyo siyang panoorin sa ating playlist. Yan. Para maintindihan nyo kung ano yung gagawin natin dito sa part na to. Okay? Hindi muna tayo magmumultiply from numerator, and denominator dahil magiging tricky na siya i-simplify. Okay? So now, magpa-factor out na tayo agad. Okay? So paano tayo magpa-factor out dyan? So, basically, etong p over 3 or yung ating divisor, or hindi na siya divisor ngayon kasi multiplication na siya. Yung divisor natin kanina na ni-reciprocal natin, hindi na natin siya masisimplify. Dahil p over 3 is already in simplified form. Ngayon, ito yung gagalawin natin. Ano ang gagawin natin dito? Okay? Ito hindi na rin. Ito lang yung ating numerator. Paano ang ating gagawin dyan? Okay? So, titignan nyo yung coefficient ng ating mga terms dito, pati yung constant, may common factor sila. Okay? Dahil 3p square, 3 yung coefficient, plus 6p, 6 yung coefficient, and plus 3, which is a 3 or constant, meron silang common factor, which is yung 3. So by that, we can factor out yung 3. Okay? So, eto. So, sulat natin to. Okay? So, pag pinactor out natin yung 3, kakaroon tayo ng p squared plus yung 6p, magiging 6p over 3, that is 2p. And then plus 1, dahil 3 divided by 3 is 1. Over p plus 1 times, copy lang natin yung p over 3. Okay? Ngayon, as you can see, meron pa tayong trinomial na p squared plus 2p plus 1. And that trinomial is a perfect square trinomial. So, what do I mean by that? So, pwede nating i-factor out yung p squared plus 2p plus 1 into 2 binomials. Okay? And that 2 binomial is, so we have here p squared plus 2p plus 1. Okay? So, to check kung yung pagiging perfect square trinomial niya, no, is the first term and the last term a perfect square? Yes, dahil p squared, ang square root niya is p. And then ang 1, ang square root niya is 1. And then, yung final condition, kailangan, yung pag pinag-multiply ba natin yung square root ng first term and ng last term, and then dinoble natin yun, ang lalabas yung middle term? Yes, dahil ang square root ng p squared is p, square root ng 1 is 1, pag pinag-multiply natin yung 1 and p, that is p, then kapag dinoble natin, that is 2p, which is yung ating middle term. So by that, we know na p squared plus 2p plus 1 is a perfect square. Or rather, a perfect square trinomial. Okay? So ngayon, para ma-simplify pa natin to, no? Copy lang natin tong 3. And then yung p squared plus 2p plus 1, ipa-factor out pa natin siya into 2 binomial, which is p plus 1 times p plus 1. Okay. Over yung ating p plus 1 times yung p over 3. Okay. So, ang ginawa ko lang muna is puro factor out para maging as in simplest form lahat ng term natin para makita nyo kung ano-ano yung pwede nating i-divide out. Okay? Na mga common factors sa numerator and denominator. So, by this, sobrang linaw na or sobrang kitang-kita na ano yung mga madi-divide out natin na common factor nila. So, simulan natin sa 3. Okay? Itong 3 sa numerator and denominator, that is equal to 1 na. So, divide out na yan. Okay? And also this p plus 1 sa ating numerator and denominator, divide out na rin yan. Equals to 1 na lang din yan. Okay? Ang matitira, wala na tayong natira sa denominator. Ang natira sa numerator is p plus 1 times p. Okay? So, multiply na natin siya. Yun yung final step natin. Multiply. So, distribute lang natin itong p sa p, tsaka dito sa 1. Okay? So, pag dinistribute natin yan, we will have p squared plus p. So, this is our final answer. Yan. So, proceed tayo sa ating example number 3. We have x squared plus 5x plus 6 divided by x squared plus 4x plus 4 divided by x plus 1 over x plus 3. Okay? So, this is our divisor. So, ayan yung i-reciprocal natin. So, copy lang natin yung ating dividend. X squared plus 5x plus 6 over x squared plus 4x plus 4. And then, mag-interchange yung ating operation. Yung division, magiging multiplication. And then, babalik rin natin or i-reciprocal natin yung x plus 1 over x plus 3. So, x plus 3 over x plus 1. Ngayon, this ating divisor is already in simplified form. Pero yung ating dividend, yung kanina, kasi multiplication na to, hindi na ganun yung tawag niya, pwede natin siyang i-factor out into the product of two binomial or yung reverse ng ating FOIL method. Okay? Para makita natin kung meron ba tayong ma-factor out sa numerator and denominator kapag finactor out natin yung etong dalawang term na to. Or rather, yung dalawang expression na to. Okay? So first, factor out natin yung x squared plus 5x plus 6. So tinuro ko kung paano siya i-factor out yung reverse ng ating FOIL method to find yung factor niya. So that is equals to x plus 3, x plus 2. Okay? Divided by, factor out natin yung x squared plus 4x plus 4. So that is a perfect square trinomial. And ang factor niya is x plus 2 times x plus 2. Okay? Then, copy natin tong x plus 3 over x plus 1. Ngayon, kita nyo na ano yung pwede nating ma-factor out or ano yung pwede nating ma-divide out na GCMF nila. Okay? So, etong x plus 2, pwede natin siyang i-divide out dahil parehas naman sila. Meron sa numerator and meron sa denominator. And as you can see, wala na. Okay? So, ngayon, pagko-combine natin yung ating mga terms or i-multiply na natin sila. Okay? So, etong x plus 3, i-multiply natin sa x plus 3. Okay? So, lagay natin to dito sa taas para ma-simplify pa natin siya. Ayan. So, pag minultiply natin yan using yung FOIL method natin, so una first, which is x times x, that is x squared, plus yung ating outer, which is x and 3, x times 3, that is 3x, plus yung inner, na 3 times x ulit, that is 3x, and yung ating last term na 3 times 3, that is 9. Divided by, ito naman ating denominator. Okay? So, ganun lang ulit siya. FOIL method lang ulit tayo. So, first term, x times x, that is x squared, plus yung outer, x times 1, that is x, plus yung inner, 2 times x, that is 2x, plus yung last term natin na 2 times 1, that is 2. Okay? So, simplifying this, you have x squared, and then 3x plus 3x, that is 6x, plus 9. And then yung ating denominator, so we have x squared, and then x plus 2x is equals to 3x. Then, copy natin itong plus 2. So, this is our final answer. Wala na tong GCMF na pwede nating i-divide out. Okay? So, for our example number 4, kindly comment down your answer sa ating chat box and let's see kung tama ang inyong makasagot. If medyo nalilito pa sa ating mga processes, sa ating mga steps, on how to divide algebraic expression and also how to multiply algebraic expression, you can go back sa earlier part ng video na ito or pwedeng mag-go back kayo sa video natin on how to multiply algebraic expression para mas maintindihan nyo yung ating mga steps. Okay? So, that's it for our video for today. I hope may natutunan kayo and maraming salamat sa panonood.